Hi guys, so I'm just making videos showing you something cool. So basically, I was trying to figure out the longest way of getting Alexa to cancel to control my computer, and not talking about like the way I'm talking about, but I'm actually talking about with this, which is accessibility and voice control. Voice control is a software that you can use for voice control. Is meant for people who are quadriplegic or paralyzed, so they don't actually have arms to use a computer or a way of actually controlling a computer. And so I was thinking about a way of using to automate OBS, another way of automating without having to press a button. So for the people who want to do actually that and record with OBS, but they don't have hands or the ability to press a button, and so which makes the stream deck kind of hard for them to use because they don't have a way unless they have like a co-host to basically press the button. So basically, because there's a software on Windows called Voice Attack, which is a paid software, but you get 20 commands for free, and then if you want unlimited commands, you have to buy it. So basically, you can run the software by either using Wine on Mac OS or basically using Parallels, but you have to have the ability to, because what it is, it allows you to use macros on your computer without the need of using your hands, so the need of a stream deck wouldn't be necessary. You just would need a mic. So basically, you just go to accessibilities in your Mac system preferences, and then go down to voice control and press enable voice control. It will download some stuff. You click your main mic or your secondary mic, because if you have a secondary mic specifically just for the voice control stuff, and then a main mic just for your recording of videos. I would have like a little tiny mic on the side that can hear you clearly and pick up your voice better. So like I would say like a USB microphone just for that, just for this specific one, and you select it right here and select it. And then for overlays, you don't this basically is a grid pattern, so whatever you put it on will select, which will do the selection. And then the actual numbers is what you basically can do. So to make a custom command using basically to make it almost like voice attack, which is one of the software, you go to commands, then you click on here the plus button, and then you give it a command name. So what you say, when I say, for example, I say start, I can have it start and stop recording by giving it the same exact hotkey command. And I can do actually that for and give it a command for keyboard. So give it a numpad, put it on your numpad. And with like a control option or control and option key, I recommend doing actually something like shift and one, because of that would run into issues. So since I only use my numpad just for typing a number, I don't use it for anything else other than that. And since the key bindings is basically either control one or option one or control option one, that basically on like the numpad, because we'll define it as the numpad. So after you do that, after you figure out which one you want to like do it with, I did option one. So you go to OBS settings, and then if you go to OBS settings, you go to which one do I have mine set for now, because I was doing tests. It is set to Android overhead, which is a camera I haven't set up yet because I'm waiting for a part, and so that will be in another video. But basically, when I press that, it will do show/hide. So when I basically say, for example, uh, 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 overhead, for example, it would go overhead and turn it on, and then when I say overhead again, it will turn it off. And so, or you can just name it stuff you actually can remember. I'm just gonna name mine probably 1 through 7, probably because of I just have a couple of them, which I have one for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9, 10, and then I could do like 11, 12, 13 probably. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be just control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 9, 0, and then same for this one. Option will be 1, 2, 3 for example, however many options I decide to do. So whatever you decide to like do it as, just make sure you can remember what it's called. And then I'm just gonna have number 1 as start, number 1 as start and stop, and number 2 as pause and resume, and then number 3 would be something else, like because of I'm gonna show you. So after you give it the hotkey, you can just then go to here, and then after going to accessibility, creating new one, name it what you say. So for example, I said start, stop, so while using OBS, I literally scroll down to OBS, and then or whatever software you're actually using that you want to control with hotkeys, that has hotkey control. Go here, give it a keyboard shortcut. So when you press keyboard shortcut, it will do the commands. So I basically press command 1 for the one for that one, and then after that, for number 3, what I would do is basically I could say, for example, because go here to run shortcuts, where you can run automated script. Go here. So Vault 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are basically my shortcut commands of basically allowing me to transfer file to my folder from OBS to my hard drive from actual the record folder on OBS. So yeah, so that's all you need to know, because if you're trying to run actual shortcut commands, you do it here. Automated workflows right here. Select system menu items up here. For example, you could say, for example, open Stream Deck app. So I'll do that example. So menu, I select menu item. So watch. So I'm just gonna show you the shortcut menu options. So Stream Deck. Now we should say deck. This is just an example. Okay, so in order to basically wake this up, you say wake up. Wake up. And now you say go to sleep. Go to sleep. So that's only happens because I have some filters on this microphone. So if you want it to be heard clearly, you just use a USB microphone that is cheaper to like that you're not basically gonna run on. So basically, wake up, deck, open deck. Okay, that's not gonna work. I don't think so. But I haven't figured out how this works mostly. So I wonder if that has to be selected. Open deck. I don't know actually. Let's see. Using. Okay. Open deck. Open deck. Yeah, it didn't work. So I'm just using this as an actual as mainly just what I'm about to show you. So I was just trying that just to see if that worked, but it didn't work because I just literally found out about the software because I found out about voice tech last night, and so I decided to like try this with macOS because there wasn't a macOS software. There's one built in. So okay, go start. Start. I wonder if start. There you go. I wasn't actually clicked on OBS, so as you can see, it would be easier if you were always clicked on OBS, and you also had if you also had a non-sensitive microphone that doesn't have any kind of noise filters on there. So stop. So as you can see, nothing worked. So you gotta click on it. Stop. So this makes for accidental not clicking. So basically, if you, for example, have this on like another screen, you just and you don't use your actual mouse that much, you actually can press start. Start. And so, and if your mic isn't basically noise gated, that's would solve the issue of not speaking, of being able to speak properly into the microphone because of my gate opens and closes really fast. So basically, yeah. So stop. Stop. Yeah, that's the issue, is the gate. But if you're just using a microphone that's not gated, then you should have an issue. And so it also you may have to do some voice training. So basically, if your stops sound like pops, then that would be weird. So start. Stop. So my actual SS sounds like P's sometimes. So yeah, it's kind of an issue I have. But basically, as long as you have a better vocabulary than I do, or I mean better pronunciation of your words, and they don't basically sound differently, then it would work that way easier. So and I'm just gonna show you. Start. Start. It would work better if I didn't have this microphone through gated. But basically, stop. Stop. It takes a couple times to like recognize it, but that can be fixed if you go here and then basically give it words. So as you can see, when I talk, it adds letters. So if you're typing something, you can depict it words, and you can. But when you're not using it, you just say go to sleep. Go to sleep. and that's the only reason I have to actually have it up. The only reason I have to I have issues because this is a directional microphone, so it's also not a its cardioid pickup pattern is horrible. When you're talking off axis, I'm talking, the mic is right here, but I was talking kind of off axis. It wasn't really in front of my mouth. So this is a directional microphone like this. So yeah. So if you want something that basically picks up in any direction, you want an omnidirectional microphone. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and bye.